18th Town Board meeting. Mr. Clerk, roll call.
Supervisor Warehan,
Here.
Councilman McCarthy,
Here.
Councilwoman Noack,
Here.
Councilwoman Inzerolla,
Here.
Councilman Lohman.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll begin this afternoon, sitting as Board of Water Commissioners. Deputy Clerk.
We have the minutes approval of the meeting of November 2nd and the Board of Water Commissioners to authorize the increase by due to the increase by the Suffolk County Water Authority of the rate which it charges to the Smithtown Water District and the St. James Water District effective January 1st, 2022. The water rates of the Smithtown Water and St. James Water be increased $2.56 per 1,000 gallons from the existing rate of $2.45, along with a $20 quarterly water quality treatment charge. And the second is to release funds in an escrow account to Ferroni Homes for $1,105.09.
Councilman Lohman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzerolla,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Warehan.
Yes. We'll reconvene as Town Board, and we will begin with two public hearings this afternoon.
Okay, we have two public hearings. The first one is to consider zoning position 202102 submitted by PJ Venture to change the zone of a portion of parcel from shopping center business to neighborhood business in order to permit a filling station. The property is located on the north side of Henry Street in Comac. The applicant's attorney, I believe, is here to present the application.
Good afternoon, Chairman, members of the board. My name is Anthony Stankinelli. I'm a civil engineer with Bernices Engineering. My office is located at 1601 Vets Highway in Islandia. I'm attending today's virtual hearing to represent both the property owner, PJ Venture, and Costco to ask for approval for a change of zone from shopping center business to neighborhood business within a 1.29 acre portion of an existing shopping center located just north of Henry Street and about 700 feet east of Cricket Hill Road in Comac. The subject parcel contains its own street frontage along Henry Street and is bounded by shopping center business zoning to the north and south. To the west is single family residential, R10. However, it's county owned property and is currently being used as a maintenance facility for the county. To the east is single family residential, R43. However, it's owned by the state and it's the Saginaw State Parkway. We asked for the change of zone to neighborhood business because fueling stations are not permitted within the current shopping center business zone. The change of zone area is highlighted in red on the next map here, if everybody could see the screen. This will be, I don't know if you see my cursor as well, but this will be the change of zone area in red. Yellow is the overall parcel of the tax lot. We feel that the change of zone request for the proposed Costco fueling station is not out of character for the area, and there will be no adverse impacts to the surrounding properties. You know, around the whole property is the remaining shopping center. You know, you have Woods, the Saginaw Parkway, another shopping center to the north, and the DPW yard to the west. If the change of zone is granted and after approval from both the Zoning Board of Appeals and Site Plan Review Board, our clients propose to remove the existing 7,000 square foot restaurant and construct the fueling station as shown on the overall site plan. I'll switch over to that plan view now. This is the overall plan. This is the overall lot. Here's the fuel facility. This is Street. We actually have a zoomed in version. I'll go to that next.
Hey, Anthony, none of your images are showing up.
Yeah, they're coming up.
It's still just the original aerial.
Really? Okay. Hold on. It's weird. Let me stop sharing. Try again. Oh, you got it?
It changed to a plan view of the gas station.
All right. It must just be a lag because I switched plans a couple of seconds ago. All right. Well, did you guys see the plan with the colors, with the change of zone area?
Correct. You
Okay,
can.
everybody saw that one? All right. So I'm gonna go back to the zoomed in version. This is the proposed fueling station right off of Henry Street. This is where the existing 7,000 square foot vacant restaurant is. That will be removed. The next few slides are the elevations. Wait a minute, just let me know when you can see the elevations.
We're looking at it now.
Okay, perfect. All right. This is the picture of the existing restaurant. So the fueling station is going to go right in the same place. And another view from the parking lot. Go back to the site plan. I could get into detail regarding the site plan. We have one-way circulation coming off of Henry into the parking lot. Everyone enters from the west side of the fueling station and exits through the south side and back onto Henry. Best thing about Costco is there's no convenience store, no other merchandise sold. People are coming there just to get in and out, get gas. Most of the people are coming from Costco itself. They usually, do their shopping and then they'll go get gas and then go home. I'll leave it at that. Does anybody have any specific questions for me?
Anthony, Supervisor Wareheim, 2 questions. How many fuel pumps?
There, on this plan, we're showing 12.
12? And also, is there a proposal for generator in the event of a power outage?
Yes, so New York State requirements require you to have a hookup for a generator, so that will be there.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions?
Yeah, Anthony, where is Starbucks to this?
Where is Starbucks? Let me zoom in here. Actually, it's probably better if we go back to the aerial. Hold on.
Okay.
That one right there. I don't know if you can see my cursor. Starbucks is right, pretty much on the south side of Henry, across the street.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Actually, you got to zoom out a little,
No,
Anthony. It's along Crooked
Sorry,
Hill
no.
Road,
Thank you.
Sorry.
right where it says Garrett Place.
There it is. It's really tough to see. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Right there by.
All
That
right.
was a trick question.
It's easy. My kids would know that's easy. Thank you.
Any other questions by the board?
No.
Okay.
Supervisor, I just have one comment. This is Peter Hans.
Okay.
The planning department recommended approval of the zone change, and the Suffolk County Planning Commission has found it to be a matter of local determination. And we just need a secret recommendation before the board acts if they want to favorably approve it.
Okay, thank you, Pete. With that, I will move to close the hearing.
Second.
Supervisor Wareheim,
Yes,
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilman Loman.
The second hearing is for the town board to consider the Community Development Program year 2022. And Kelly Brown from our Community Development Department is here to present the program.
Good afternoon, Mr. Supervisor and members of the town board. I am Kelly Brown, and I am the Housing Rehabilitation Administrator in the Planning and Community Development Department. The purpose of today's hearing is to elicit comments on the request for funding for the upcoming Community Development Program year that begins on September 1st, 2022. The town of Smithtown is a member of the Suffolk County Community Development Consortium. As such, our proposed projects are submitted to the county for their approval and inclusion in the county's official submission to HUD. You have before you a list of project categories and their proposed budget amounts. You have seen something similar in previous community development hearings. The projected funding amount for the program is $209,500. In previous years, our funding from HUD was cut significantly. I am happy to say that the funding for 2021 and 2022 have not been cut due to the projects that were completed in the town of Smithtown and my expenditure rate. The projects that community development completed this past year are the renovation of the bathrooms on the pool level at the Landing Country Club / Recreation Department to make that handicap accessible, including handicap accessible showers. The Senior Citizen Home Maintenance Program completed the installation of 11 outdoor handrails on homes for safety for seniors and completed over 100 small home maintenance jobs on seniors' homes. As in previous years, in considering projects for our program, we must make sure that two major requirements are satisfied. First, every project must qualify as a designated eligible activity, such as housing rehabilitation, infrastructure improvement, or handicap asset access improvements. Second, every project must meet one of these three specifically defined CV program objectives. These are: 1, benefit to low, moderate income persons; 2, prevention or elimination of slum or blighting conditions; 3, meeting an urgent community development need, which means activities such as cleanup of a storm damage or other disaster repairs. That concludes my presentation. I will be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Hey, any questions? Thank you, Ms. Brown. Any questions by the board?
No questions. I just want to comment, Kelly, all of those things are
Yes.
so important, but that senior citizens help on small projects. for the
Yes.
seniors, That is an incredibly good program.
Thank you. Yes, it is, Councilwoman. Yes. We help a lot of seniors with their basic, minor home improvement needs, and it really gives them peace of mind. So it is a wonderful program.
And I know some of those needs are handicap railings, so many different things, so kudos.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
Any other questions by the board?
No.
Okay, in that case, I will move to close this hearing.
Second.
Supervisor Wareham,
Yes,
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes,
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilman Loman.
Yes.
Authorize the town clerk to advertise for 2 public hearings, both held via Zoom video conferencing on Tuesday, December 14th, 2021 at 2 p.m. The first is to consider the town's entry onto property at 57 Main Street in Kings Park for the purpose of remediating or removing violations to Chapter 112. And the second is to consider proposed amendments to Chapter 322 of the Town Code regarding definition of terms.
Councilman Loman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
yes,
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Wareham.
yes,
Consent agenda controllers, number 1 to 30, and resolutions 1 and 2, and minutes approval of the 11-2 meeting.
Is there anyone on the town council that wishes to remove any resolutions from the consent agenda?
No.
No.
Okay, Mr. Clerk?
Councilman Loman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
yes,
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Wareham.
Yes,
Authorize the town clerk to advertise for bid 2199, asphalt picked up and delivered, and 21101, cesspool cleaning services.
Councilman Loman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
yes,
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Wareham.
yes,
Award bid 2190 for sale of recycled materials to Gershow Recycling Corp. and authorize the supervisor to sign agreements on a form approved by the town attorney.
Councilman Loman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah,
yes,
Councilman McCarthy,
yes,
Supervisor Warehan.
Yes.
Town Board to approve the following. Adoption of amendment to Chapter 207 of the Town Code entitled Noise, as per the public hearing held on August 10th, 2021, and a secret letter dated September 30th. Amendment to Contract 1832 with H2M Architects and Engineers to expand the scope of work in connection with the preparation of a new comprehensive plan and associated generic environmental impact statement. Extension of agreement with Huntington Hearing and Speech Center through December 31st, 2022 to perform OSHA required hearing conservation services as needed for employees of the town's Department of Environment and Waterways. Extension of agreement with Aquis Capital for actuary evaluation consulting services as required by government accounting standard boards for 1 year. Agreement with Mine Safety Appliances for methane gas calibration, testing and maintenance service for methane detection system equipment at various town facilities. Authorize the proposal dated November 9th from RTP Environment Associates to provide professional analysis and reporting services for the MSL landfill areas phase 1 and 2 at a cost not to exceed $5,000 for the reporting years of 2021 with options for 2022 and 2023, and authorize the supervisor to sign any agreements. Authorize the proposal from FPM Group to provide professional services in connection with groundwater sampling for the municipal service facilities, phases 1, cells 1 to 5, and phase 2, cell 6, and an annual cost not to exceed $59,700, and authorize the supervisor to execute any agreements. Amend Resolution 2021-808 adopted September 7th, 2021 to include the town of Oyster Bay to the intermunicipal agreement and modify the contract amount from $10,325 to $10,554.33. Windstream phone system monthly payment extension. Extension of an intermunicipal agreement with designated personnel for the purpose of performing inspections and enforcing local laws and ordinances, including the New York State Prevention and Building Code through December 31st, 2022. Amend the fees in Chapter 177, Section 103, solid waste disposal capacity generation fees. The rates for non-residential solid waste disposal unit cost shall increase from $6.60 to $7.40 per cubic yard effective January 1st, 2022. Retention of the services of John Geese Realtor Appraiser to perform an appraisal at 27 Woodcrest Drive in Nistaquah at a cost not to exceed $5,950. Extension of bid 20007 concrete curbs, sidewalks, and driveway aprons with Del L Concrete Corporation. Extension of bid 1990 maintenance and repair of town servers and printers with Electric Risk Consultants. Extension of bid 2149 plow blades with Chemung Supply Corporation. Approve the schedule of town board meetings for 2022. Adoption of the Community Development Program, year 2022. Joseph Lorifus, Principal Building Inspector, to execute permits and certificates of occupancy and compliance in the absence of the building director. A full-time provisional appointment of Doreen Perino to the position of Senior Citizens Program Director in the Senior Citizens Department at a rate of pay of $118,518.12 per year effective November 22nd, 2021. And the last is an amendment to the agreement with the Civil Service Employees Association regarding the wage and salary plan to change the grade for the title of guard to grade C and the title of senior guard to grade D.
Councilman Loman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah,
yes,
Councilman McCarthy,
yes,
Supervisor Warehan.
Yes.
Authorize the supervisor to execute the following resolutions on a form approved by the town attorney. An agreement with Rapid Armor Corporation to provide pickup and delivery to official depositories for the tax receiver's office for 1 year. Agreement with Landscape Structures to furnish and install playground equipment at various parks, and an amendment to the agreement with Global Fueling Systems to modify the annual rate to $30,000.
Councilman Lohman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Noah,
yes,
Councilman McCarthy,
yes,
Supervisor Warehouse.
yes,
Per the recommendation of the town attorney, approve a settlement with Douglas Stander for $235.47 and Linda Howitt for $414.90.
Councilman Lohman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah,
yes,
Councilman McCarthy,
yes,
Supervisor Warehouse.
yes,
Authorize the following amendments to the Uniform Traffic Code and authorize the Traffic Safety Department to install and maintain the necessary signs. Add stop signs at Pawnee Drive at Algonquin Lane, Seneca Drive at Pawnee Drive, Kingfisher Drive at Signet Drive, Thrust Drive at Signet Drive, Flamingo Drive at Signet Drive, and Thistle Lane at 8th Avenue.
Councilman Lohman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah,
yes,
Councilman McCarthy,
yes,
Supervisor Warehouse.
yes,
And personnel items 1 to 16 as described on the agenda.
Councilman Lohman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilman Noah,
yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
yes.
Supervisor Warehouse.
yes. That concludes resolutions. Nicole, I do not see anybody keyed in. Is there anyone that wishes to speak at the public portion?
No, Supervisor.
Okay, in that case, I will move to close the meeting.
Second,
Supervisor Warehouse,
Yes,
Councilman McCarthy,
yes.
Councilwoman Noah,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilman Lohman.
Yes.
okay, thank you, everybody.